Hello, everybody, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your collective reading for July 12th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, though, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a butterfly. It was a light blue butterfly with the rims of its wings, the tips of it were jet black. And to me, it symbolizes a couple of things. The end of some dark times and into some lighter ones. And coming more into yourself, who you are, and feeling much lighter overall, energetically. Oh, okay. That card just about to pop out. And also that there is an intricate change that's about to occur. And the change may seem like drastic and even unlikely, and maybe not, it may not be taken seriously, okay? But ultimately, it actually feels really good, right? Like it feels right. So don't discount something that may come out of the blue and may sound like a little too far-fetched. You know, it could be in the form of a person or something that you hear. So take it how it resonates. Oh, look at all these cards. Oh, okay. All these cards jumped out. So take this as it resonates. For everybody, that part may not be your part of the reading, but we shall see. If that does not resonate with you, then go ahead and skip ahead to your actual reading, all right, to your sign. And I would even recommend checking out your sun, moon, rising signs to get a full imagery of what's going on. And remember that these daily messages do resound for several days. Like its energies kind of, it's not just for today. It kind of goes for a couple of days before and a couple of days after. So the energies kind of are all over the place as far as days and timeline wise in the universe. Just allow it to be a couple of days, okay? And remember to click that subscribe button so I'm able to connect with your energies during the readings. All right, the overall card, we have the Prince of Wands, which, again, remember I said that there may be something coming in. And this one's going in, like he's going full force, right? And he seems, it's funny because he seems a little questionable. He's like, is this the right idea? But the horse is like, hell yeah, I'm doing it. You know, the horse feels like the fool. The prince is feeling a little bit like, should I don't know. Okay. And this is the Knight of Wands, by the way, in this particular deck. So the energy feels right, but it feels like the momentum feels good, but there's hesitation within your energy, which is exactly what I was saying with the butterfly. All right, let's take a look at your overall cards. We have the Lovers in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Swords. All right. Again, you are very much in your mind up here. You know, you may be trying to make a choice. You may be trying to attract something that you love, or the lovers, you know, someone like a potential partner your way. But again, I feel hesitancy. You know, it's like you're competing with yourself. This is all you. I don't feel like this is anybody else and you. I feel like this is all you. You know, whether it's in regards to a loved one or or coming into the right abundance or financial security, whatever that looks like for you. And we have the Two of Swords. You're really in your head. Do I not? All you have to do is see the truth of the fact. The truth of the fact. You have to remove that blindfold. The blindfold's not even on you for real. No one has placed this blindfold on you. You have placed this on yourself. The decision is quite clear, but if you're focused on the moon, it's an unknown factor, and you may be a little bit scared about this unknown factor where you're like, do I do this? Do I not do this? Let's get some clarity here and find out what the best option would be for you. Let's take a look here. The Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands in reverse. Look at the Temperance. Remember I said light blue with black tip? You can't make this up, you guys. You cannot make this up. What was the word that I said? I said there's an intricate change that's about to occur. Consider the Temperance, which is about change, but making something into something else, right? It's about balance. There is an intricate change that is about to occur. I'm telling you, there is. There really, and look, there's the moon. I feel like this change is going to be overall good. It can be a victory if you allow it to be. With the Lovers, you may be more concerned and more focused on past heartbreaks. Like, oh, what if the new person, like I want a new person, but what if they are exactly the same as this past person? Who cares? Who cares? Don't choose somebody that was like your last person. Choose somebody that is not like that. But if they're not in your life right now, why are you even worried about this? Right? If you have learned your lesson, you're not going to choose somebody like your last person. Okay? There's a victory here. You might win over your thoughts, or you might win over this financial factor here, like coming into a raise or whatever this looks like, whether you feel like you're going to receive it or not. Okay? And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is the wounded warrior. You may be feeling like the wounded warrior, but you need to be feeling like you're going to win. You need to feel as if you're going to obtain this, whatever this is, right? Because only you have the ability to make something into something else, turn a negative into a positive, or turn a positive into a negative. That balance lies in your own hands. What are you going to do about it is really what this is going to come down to, okay? All right, let's start with your cards here. I need these cards for clarifiers. And take this out. Okay. We are starting with Cancer because that's the season we are in. We have Eight of Wands in reverse, Fate, Lightness, and Whale Spirit. Wow. Okay. I feel like whatever communication is about to come in, or whatever is coming in your way, or a possible travel that you might be taking, or possibly did take already, or you're considering taking, I suggest you go ahead and do this. Remember I said a delicate or an intricate balance, right? Look at, this is, Fabergé egg. Fabergé eggs are incredibly delicate. Incredibly delicate. There's something that's, I don't know if it's faded, but I feel like you're like, it's too good to be true, and you might bypass this. Remember I said with the butterfly, there's a lightness here. You're about to come into this light energy. Trust the great mystery. You have to trust it. Trust that it is right for you, because I do feel like it's right. You just have to move along with it. Move along with it. All right? All right, Cancer. Leo. Judgment. Share wisdom. Stretch in reverse and clear spirit. Okay. Leo, you might be, again, too far in your own mind. I shouldn't do this. Maybe you're afraid of maybe you're over analyzing. Maybe you think that you'll be judged for doing something. Whatever that something is, don't worry about that. You have something worth growing. You have something worth elevating. Don't go out into, don't extend your reach. Basically what that means is don't talk about it to a lot of people, whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's staying in a relationship, getting into one, getting a job, leaving one, starting a project, leaving a project, whatever this is, whatever we're talking about here that is involved in your specific life, don't share this information. This is a time for you to go deep within yourself and try to figure what's right for you. Remember I said intricate balance. Look at the balance here. Look at the balance. You need to find what works for you before you, and co-create with spirit before you put it out into the universe, right? Or for others in the physical material world to do, or to watch, or to listen, or to be a part of. Okay, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, Leo. All right, Virgo. We have 6 of coins, withdraw, compassion in reverse, brown bear, spirit. All right, I actually feel like you've taken some time out, or need to take some time out to really collect yourself, and put forth all of your energies into whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. All right, putting all of your energies into one thing, and really with this withdrawal, and actually getting the opposite, like withdraw from others, but don't withdraw from doing whatever it is you're trying to do. I feel like you need to collect all of your energies and or combine all of your knowledge to try to make something happen. With this compassion card, it says, may you tend to the suffering. I feel like this is, because it's in reverse, this is really talking about you really kind of navigating through the difficult times that you have gone through, and really trying to, again, gather all of your information, all of your knowledge, all of your abilities, and take action. Take action with this brown bear in reverse. Take action. Withdraw from others. Don't withdraw from a project, and take action into this project. Okay? All right, Virgo. We have the Emperor. Oh, who are we doing? Libra. The Emperor in reverse, wildling, reflect, sandpiper spirit. I love the fact that we have two cards about playfulness and having a lighter energy, which is what I talked about with the butterfly, having a lighter energy. Even the reflect card is very light. Here with the Emperor is a card about like structure and rigidness. Here in reverse, this is really talking about go outside the lines a little bit, you know, break the mold. Whatever it is you've been doing may not have been working because you may be following a structure that might not work for you. And you may have found it difficult to stay within that structure. And again, this could be in any situation. It could be work, it could be a relationship, it could be whatever. Okay? Get back to your roots, to your who you are at the core. Who are you? If you're trying to fit into something, that's not going to work well for you. Right? It's not going to work well. We want to make sure that you have the energy that is right for you. So if you're not within the right energy, take a time out. Try to recognize who are you? What are your needs? How do you work well? Once you figure that out, then you come into the right energy and you're able to work within the energies that work best for you. And what works best for you is actually going to allow you to move forward. Okay? All right, Scorpio. 7 of Wands. Reflect. Play. Antelope spirit. I am telling you, all the readings so far are talking about recognizing your own energy, having a lot more fun, and moving forward in whatever it is you have not been working on. Scorpio, whatever you've been putting off and just like saying, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. You need to take a little bit of time off, right? Whatever you've been putting off, you need to pay attention to that. Reflect on what you're putting off. Why are you putting it off? Whether that's spending time with your family and you're spending too much time at work, whether that is spending too much time playing around and not paying attention to what really matters, like goofing off, not necessarily playing around, goofing off and not paying attention to the details of something. All right. So we're talking about here, I feel like this is a time to pay attention to something that you know is off, and you may be trying to go at it alone, and you may be saying, no, I'm not going to do that because of XYZ. It's time to connect, whether it's connect with family, connect with people that can help you with a project, whatever this is, connect with friends. It doesn't matter. Connection is going to give you, and being social is going to give you that extra spark, that extra idea, that extra nudge that you are needing, but you're being too stubborn not to do because you feel like you can do it all on your own. Once you do get into a social group or like connect with somebody, you get the right idea. And that allows you to really move forward in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Okay, Scorpio? Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, If you are upset at this point that something is not working out for you, or you don't have the stability or the financial income or the right resources or whatever this is for you, you really need to let go of the control. If you're looking at the seeker here, do you see the teeth? Teeth represent control. Okay? You need to just say, F it. I release my energies to the universe. I have done everything in my power. Now I'm going to leave it up to you, universe. Okay? Connect with the universe. Also, you need to do a little bit more socializing yourself. Sagittarius, get out more. Because this can only get upright if you start socializing, you start connecting, you start reaching out. Like, look at the hands. Reach out. Right now, you're in the mindset of do. You need to be in the mindset of receiving, right? Let go of the control. Receive whatever is trying to come into you. You're trying to make something happen that isn't meant for you to make happen. You've done everything that you possibly could. Now you just need to allow it to come to you. With the scarab beetle, magic works through you. It does work through you. It's trying to come in, but you're too busy clenching on to the wheel. You need to let go. Okay, once you let go, you see, there it is. Once you let go, things start really happening, okay? Capricorn, King of Cups. In reverse, the Sage, accept, Snake Spirit. If things aren't working out in your favor in regards to a love situation, or if things aren't working out where you feel a little topsy-turvy, and your emotions may be a little funky in regards to an immediate situation that's around you, where you may not really necessarily know what the factors are, but at the same time, I feel like you're saying, this isn't right. I'm going to take control of this situation because I feel like the situation is a little bit out of control. I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of, maybe not a lot, maybe 1 to 3. It's going to depend on you. 1 to 3 ancestors or angels or spirits that are trying to tell you something. And I feel like you kind of know what it is, but you keep putting it off. You need to accept what it is as it is, and you need to heal from it. Whatever that truth is, you need to heal from that specific energy. There's something that is sucking you dry, that you know it's sucking you dry. And I feel like you are constantly, it's like you're trying to wave a wand around it and go, no, it's fine. You do you, or yeah, that situation, it is what it is, but I'm going to pour into myself. But you're not really pouring into yourself, or you are, but you're really sidestepping the problem. And it's like you're distracting yourself with something else, but avoiding the actual snake. All right? The snake is still there. The snake is still able to bite you. If you don't get rid of the snake, you can't You can't correct yourself, or you can't properly give to yourself, okay? Because whatever it is you do to give to yourself gets sucked back out because of that snake. You need to heal properly, okay? All right, who am I doing? Aquarius. We have the Three of Swords, a paradox, held in reverse, skunk spirit. Yeah. You may be in a situation, I kind of feel like you're going through it now, or you just recently went through it, and perhaps you're still feeling a little bit like the residual emotions of it. And this may have been a bit of a perplexing situation where you're like, are you effing kidding me? What happened? I want you to know whatever happened was not you. It was not you. The person that you were with did not appreciate the person that you are. You're not perfect. Nobody is. This other person was not perfect. But that, and I don't feel like they were terrible. I just feel like they confused you. Like one moment they were hot and the next minute they were cold, and you're like, what the hell? Like, what happened? And you thought everything was cool, calm, and collected, but that's not what happened. No, it wasn't you. It was them. Know your worth. It wasn't you. It was actually them. Yeah. You're confused right now in regards to this situation. It wasn't you. Okay? And it was actually better for them to take a different route in the end. Truthfully, it wasn't you. There's that star and there's the circle. It wasn't you. It was them. Okay? Don't be confused about that. All right, Pisces, what do we got for you, dears? You have the Five of Swords, the Alchemist, release. Oh, you want two cards. Okay, Beauty. All right, we'll do this. And Panther. Okay. A situation you were in may have left you feeling a little bit like you were out in the dark, like you were like you weren't a part of something. This could be work, this could be a relationship, it could be a friendship. Recognize that you were actually above these people, okay? They may have cut you out. Maybe they felt unworthy. Maybe they didn't like the way they felt around you because you were at a much higher frequency than they were. And again, it almost made them feel like they had to self-analyze, and they didn't want to do that. So they made it seem like it's your fault. Because they just didn't want around, or maybe they didn't even, maybe some did, but others just kind of like shunned you, and you were sitting there going, "Are like what the hell? What's going on?" Recognize that they shunned you because you were at a higher frequency. You are a creator. You are far more than they'll ever be, and they didn't like that. Okay? They didn't like that here. You create opportunities. They don't. So they didn't want to be around your energy. Let it go. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. Recognize that you were and still are far above, energetically above this person. There's nothing wrong with this person or this people or this situation. it just isn't right for you. Okay, that's it. Nothing better, nothing more, nothing less. You're not better than, you're just at a different frequency, right? A much higher frequency. They'll figure out their own thing. So if you're feeling left out, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Acknowledge your strengths. Remain humble, though, okay? Remain humble. Acknowledge your strength, but remain humble. Right, that was Pisces, right? Yeah, I think that was Pisces. Aries. 10 of Wands, self-love. Herd. Hummingbird spirit. You know, I'm actually getting, Aries, that you are collecting information, data. It's like you're picking up the pieces of who you are, why you are who you are, what makes you who you are. It's like you're diving or sifting through memories, and you're connecting the dots and putting things together. And it's like you're saying, okay, I understand these situations. And because you're understanding that the past situations really wasn't about you, it was about past people. Although you recognize your part in the past, you are coming into an energy where you're like, okay, I acknowledge this. I was a part of that. I am no longer a part of that. I am who I am now. I'm okay with that. I accept that. And you just move forward with that energy. You just go, okay, I accept it. I accept the person in the past, the situations in the past for what they were, their lessons. I understand now. I can move on. I can move on. That's actually what I'm getting here. I can move on. I can move on. Yes, yes, you can, Aries. You can move on. Taurus. The Hermit in reverse. Get curious. Wild. Taurus. You have been in hermit mode for far too long. It is time for you to get out. Go spread your wings. Go try new things. Get out there. You need to get out there. Go towards that star that you need to go through or go to. Whatever that looks like for you. Yes, it is an unknown. It is time for you to actually go do this. Okay? Stop being in hermit mode. It is time for you to move forward. It is time for you to be exactly who you are. Because I feel like you've been a little bit too restricted. It is time for you to break out of a situation. Stop blending in. Act as if you got whatever it is this is. Act as if you got it. I mean, look at the colors. Act as if you have this. Whatever this is, act as if you have it. Stop trying to blend in the background. Be forward enough, be bold enough to say, yes, that's mine. That's what I want. That's what I have. It's mine. I'm going for it. It's coming to me. And I'm coming to it. Don't freaking wait around. Okay? Whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Gemini. Excuse me. 7 of Cups. The universe. Gratitude. Moth spirit. I feel like you have a very strong sense of clarity in regards to a situation, but there's still an unknown factor here with this 7 of Cups. It's like, oh, there's clarity. I know this, but I don't know all of the details. Don't worry about all the details. Your job isn't to know all of the details. Your job is to get clear-minded and be ready to move forward for the universe to bring something to you, but you still have to take action. You can't just sit there and go, do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this? No, now that you're clear-minded, you need to take the appropriate steps. All right? The universe is trying to bring you something. All right? It is trying to bring you something, but you also need to, number one, surrender for it to happen, but you also need to make some sort of transition, make some sort of move here. We're talking about movement throughout this entire reading for everybody. We're talking about movement. Everybody needs to take action. Surrender. Allow it to come to you, but surrender. I hope that makes sense. It's a twofold thing. All right, my dear ones, I hope this did resonate. If it did, go ahead and leave a comment. All right, and if you guys do like the free readings and you want me to do those continually, let me know and leave a comment for that. All right, my dear ones, until we meet again. Bye.